Good day everyone, this is now week 5 of 4th quarter, and into this week we're expected to describe the IN operator in database query, apply the IN operator in displaying query, use the IN operator to display specific data, construct and apply the IN operator using the query design grid. So to start with, day number 1. Day number 1, as I said in the previous discussion video, that day number 1 will serve as a demonstration. Once we said demonstration, it's up to you if you want to do it or not, because demonstration will serve as your guide in order for you to do your activity for this week. And your activity for this week will be on the day number 2. Okay, so to start with, the IN operator in a list. The IN operator works like an AND operator in a single query column, which means the function of the IN operator and the AND operator is somewhat the same. We are still looking for two criteria, but the two criteria should meet our information or should meet our record in order for the query to show information. So in our previous discussion video, for example, for the AND operator, you use the like function to specify value that begins with letter T and contains with letter C in its succeeding letters. This time, you will specify two values in a single column using or by using only the IN operator. So this is just like another method in using the AND operator. Okay, so our illustration or the illustration will explain what are we going to do for today. So in our example query in the illustration, we have used the IN operator here. So you're going to put the word IN, then open parenthesis, then followed by the two criteria. So we have our first criteria as grade 1 and our second criteria as grade 7. It means we are looking for grade 1 and grade 7. If we have a grade 1 students but we don't have a grade 7 students, then it will not show any information of grade 7 students. But if we have grade 7 students and we don't have grade 1 students, then it will not show any information about grade 1 students. So it is just like the AND and OR operator, but a different method, which is the IN operator. So for better understanding, let's have a short demonstration. So in our demonstration, step number 1, open your database. The name of my database for the demonstration will be other operator, and I believe the name of your database for your activity will be inventory system, if I'm not mistaken, or inventory database. Okay, then step number 2, create a new query and add the student table in the upper pane of the data design query. Then after adding it to the upper pane, then double click all the field names on the upper pane to add it on the lower pane of our query design view, because we are going to use the lower pane in order for us to put our criteria. Now add the following criteria below. Please see also the figure below for your guide or to guide you. So this will be the result of our query design view if we are going to put or if we are going to implement the IN operator. As you can see, we have here under grade level, because we can only see grade 1 and grade 7, the word grade 1 and grade 7 under grade level. We cannot see the word grade 1 and grade 7 on the gender, right? We cannot see that record on the section, of course. We can only see those record under the grade level. That's why we put the criteria under the grade level, because we are looking for grade 7 and grade 1 grade level students. Okay, so we use the IN operator, IN or the word IN, then open parenthesis, then double quotation mark, then your criteria or first criteria, which is grade 1, then separate by comma. Again, separate by comma, then second criteria, which is grade 7. Okay, so let's do this demonstration. So it's up to you if you want to follow. Okay, so first step is to open your database. After opening your database, then click create tab, because we are going to create a new query design view. Okay, create tab, then query design. Then under the show table dialog box, click your table, then click add. After clicking add, then click close. Okay, you can resize this one to see all the field names. Then double click all the field names to add it to our lower pane. Okay, add it to our lower pane. After you add it into our lower pane, then we are now going to put our criteria on the under the grade level, because we can only see the word grade 1 and grade 7 under the grade level. Okay, so put there our criteria, the word IN. Okay, just the word IN. We're not going to put equal sign at the beginning because we are not creating a parameter and constant query, right? We're creating now an expression, which is the IN operator. Okay, after the word IN, followed by the open parenthesis. After the open parenthesis will be a double quotation mark in preparation for the first criteria. Again, double quotation mark. How are you going to do a double quotation mark using your computer keyboard? Just press and hold the shift key, then press, while pressing and holding the shift key, then press the double quotation mark. Okay, double quotation mark and two single quotation mark is different, so please do not create two single quotation mark. You need to press and hold the shift key, then press the double quotation mark, okay, on your computer keyboard in order for you to create a double quotation mark. Then followed by your first criteria, which is grade 1. We're looking for grade 1, then double quotation mark again, because we begin our criteria with double quotation mark. We should end our criteria with a double quotation mark also. So that will be our first criteria. Then second criteria will be separated by a comma, so you need to put comma. Again, after the double quotation mark, put a comma, then double quotation mark again in preparation for the second criteria. Then for our second criteria will be grade 7. Then double quotation mark again, then close parenthesis. Okay, so we have our first criteria, grade 1 and grade 7, and we use the IN operator. And in using the IN operator, we need to use the parenthesis. Parenthesis. Okay? Then, once we are done with our criteria or expression or entering our criteria, then we are now ready to run our database query. Just click the run or just click the datasheet view. It is the same function. So, click run. So, we have now our grade 1 students and grade 7 students. So, let's see if we have the same expected output. Okay, so we have grade 1 and grade 7. So, we have grade 1 and grade 7. So, that is how are you going to use the IN operator. So, next step is to save our query. Save it as grade 1 and grade 7 query. So, to save it, press Ctrl S. Save it as grade 1 and grade 7 query. Then click OK. After clicking OK and after saving, then we're done using the IN operator. So if we have the same output and we have the same criteria, and we use the same criteria in our query design view, then your output will be perfect. Okay, so that will be for the week number 5, and for your activity on the week number 5, you're also going to use the IN operator using your inventory system database that you have created in our previous discussion video. Then create a new query that will display records who's 13 and 15 years old. Okay, this time naman you're going to look for the age. You're not going to look for the grade level, but you're going to look for the age using the IN operator, and the age that you are going to look will be 13 and 15 years old. Then save your new query as 13 and 15 years old query. So that is for the week number 5. Good luck on your activity and God bless Aloysians.